Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another round in Killy, Garrett, Zaku at level 2. I added the new part to it so it has slightly less range damage and slightly more melee damage, and 500 fewer hit points. So that's, I think, an okay trade. And yeah, it has a pretty good skill set. It has the MMP-80 with grenade launcher, has a Sturmfast, has the Goof's Heat Sword, and the heat glaive that the Ifrit DS and the Dom High Speed prototype use. So yeah, it's not bad. I am following number one here because just trying to figure out how to approach and figuring if I go with somebody else, that's a good start. But I'm starting to get a little bit too eager to go attack things back over there. Also, that's a Juagu up there if I can get to it. Note to self, I really can't, so I should stop now. There's Zaku Stutzer. The hill, took the damage. I'm going to try to deal with this Juagu. Used my dodge roll, getting focused by everything. Wherever number one was, I think they're dead or just elsewhere. Dead and elsewhere are very similar. Okay, no, they took Beacon A. That was what they were actually doing while I was fighting over here. So, yep, I probably should have just stayed with them. But, of course, if I had, they may not have had time to take A, because all three of them might have been on all two of us. So, that maybe not. Who knows? But, I'm going to jump back in probably at A and see if I can find a decent place to be. Had some interesting rounds at 350 Special Battle today. This was one of them. I accidentally ran the 250 Gim Kamuf and did okay. Then ran the 350 immediately after and did better, but not enough that I felt like it was worth keeping, honestly. Also ran the Gelgug, because when you absolutely need to get that rival win and be done for the day, you pick your best suit and you go. And I went. And side swing was enough. And yeah, it is... okay, yeah, good counter there on the... is that the Gundam Marine type? It's either that or the Aqua Gem. I think it's the Gundam Marine. I still can't really tell those apart at most ranges. It's out of feet, which means that I can hopefully deal with the Juagu. It is stunned, which means... Ow, something hit me. Oh yeah, it can use its beam guns while retreating. I forgot about that. It can actually use the chest beams while boosting. I got the Juagu. Stutzer's going to kill me. It'll do for now. And let's see. What else can we do? Let's see. Yeah, Zaku Stutzer is still pretty good. I need to use it more. But let's see. 37 to 32, not bad. Got about 5 minutes left. Support fire's coming in on somebody. And time to jump in somewhere. Probably by number one again. May as well spawn in near people, especially when I can spawn directly in front of the Stutzer and just try and kill it. This Zaku Stutzer has a bad habit that I managed to exploit several times during this round. That being, they tend to dodge right before I'm ready to make an attack. So they basically have no real way to deal with me once I move in for melee. They're going to fight the Vish Donahue Goof for a little bit while I fight this Pale Rider Cavalry, which just did a very smart thing. I managed to get out of its range, luckily, but now I'm going to do some damage. And 1, 2, big chops. Didn't have time to finish it off, but yeah. The Stutzer, big chops. Yeah, tends to use its dodges a little bit too soon. And it may be doing everything it can do, but just against the Killy Zaku, which has so many melee options, if you dodge at that range, and you don't have a stunning attack queued up and ready, it's going to hurt you. But yeah, so it's something I've done myself frequently. So when you see someone else doing it, you at least know how to deal with it because you've been killed doing that so many times yourself. Let's see. 4690 to 4630, very close. And yeah, I'm just going to come around the side here, look for a good opportunity to get in closer. We have a Gelgoog with us. That's good luck. Let's see. Pale Rider Cav is taking quite a bit of damage. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at that Juagu over there, and there's nothing I can really do until we thin out the enemy team some. Because, well, that's one kill. Yeah, because I can get to the Juagu, but everything between me and it will kill me if I try to. So it's just a question of when and where I can actually get in there. That person's dead. One on the right is occupied. One on the left is not. I have decent health. Now is the good time to make a move. I forget whether it works out or not. Nope, because this Juagu is actually pretty good. Yeah, kept me stunned, and kept me stunned long enough for my feet to go out. So, yeah, they managed to get me. So, good support player. You know, they were able to, defend themselves against me pretty effectively and take out my feet before I could do anything to them. So, yeah, like I said, good support player. Definitely worked out for them. But we do still have the lead at least. So, for the moment, we'll see. Time to jump back in, I think, and do the things as soon as I'm ready. And let's see, number 2 is calling for help. Yeah, they got a 3-on-1 brewing here. I don't need to be a part of that. Well, I can make it a 3-on-2, or they can make it a 4-on-1 if I'm not careful. Okay, my team is spawning back in at least, so almost had the Stutzer. I'm going to die this time, though, because, actually managed to tag it. Yeah, I'm still going to die because just everybody's here. Only took one shot from that anchor to take me down. But yeah, that was, that was a bad scene, and I think, well, I made more of it than I did in that Gaplant round the other day. So I'll give myself that much at least. So was actually thinking about where I should be and where I should not be at this point. So, wasn't my best set of moves, but it was more thought than before, and I call that an improvement. And there is a prototype Gundam, which is clashing with me. And it decided to take the tackle. I tackled too, but at a bad angle. Was not able to take any advantage of it. Here is the Stutzer, which dodged once, and yeah, like I said, it did actually manage to stun me after, so good on it, but I'm too fast and too stabby. Just nothing can be done. 105, I got the assist. There's the Pale Rider Cav, and behind me is the Juagu. Yeah, and it's doing a pretty good job of shredding me. Yeah, this Juagu player is pretty good, and I'm not doing my best on approaches here, but luckily it was not ready to tackle, so I was ready to kill, and that's all it took. And I think that's a win, so, worked out in the end. Made some bad moves, made some better moves. Killy Zaku was a good counter to the Stutzer, even though it's got type disadvantage. I did not make the board, but I think I did fairly well. Let's take a look. 6-4, and I was only about, 3,000 damage behind the leader? Yeah, I'll call that decent. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. And yeah, now it is definitely time to call this session for the day because I'm starting to get hoarse. It's time to stop.